Let's learn how to navigate from one page or from one screen to another in Android application. Okay, so let's see how we can do that using Android Studio. Then of course we are going to be using Java for this exercise. So the next video will be about using Kotlin programming language. So you can see that if I click on open second screen, it opens, then back to home screen, it opens. So to get it done, open Android Studio, then click on File, then New Project, then select Empty Views Activity, then give it a name. Let me just call this one Lesson 2 because this is the second lesson I'm doing. Then select Java as the language, then click on Finish. So once you do that, then it opens this work area as you can see here. Okay, so it may take a little time, so to open. So this is the activity, the main activity. This is the design view, while this is the code behind that design view. Okay, so if you click on the button here, it goes to the implementation is done at the main activity.java. Okay, so that's all we have so far. So let's just see how we can work on. Let me zoom this one a little bit. Okay, so let me zoom a little bit. Okay, so let's change the text there. By default, it gives you hello world. So let's change that hello world to something else. So we'll come to this area at the right. So you can see this text here. So change the hello world to something. So in this case, just call it home screen. Okay, so we'll call this one home screen. Right, so remove the exclamation mark. Okay, then press enter after that. So I have to accept it. Then the next thing we need to do is to add a button underneath the text. So drag it from the left there. Okay, so then you take it to just drag it to the right and left and bottom so as to be at the middle and to be underneath the text like that. Right, then having done that, so you also need to change the text on the button. So the button will have open second screen. So upon that, once you have done that, then we need to give it an ID. Okay, so note that whenever you enter any text, you need to press enter. Okay, so we scroll up to where you can find ID. See that ID by default is button. So let's change this default ID, which is button, to something more descriptive. So we'll call it BTN open second screen. So we're going to need this one later. So press enter. So it gives you this rename dialog box. So click on refactor. Okay, so to accept it. All right, so now that we have done that, I think that settles all this. So pretty much the design is done. Very simple design. Okay, so next we need to do is to create the second screen. So right click on, go to app at the left, app folder at the left, then find where you can see Java folder inside the app folder. Right click on Java, then go to new, then look for activity, then look for empty views activity. All right, so this creates a new activity, then give it a name. So call it second screen. Okay, so we'll call it second screen. Then of course let the source language remain Java. Then of course click on finish. So once you do that, then you have this more or less the back code in front at the back of the for the activity screen, which is the second one, which is the second screen. Okay, so this is the front part of it, or the design view. So let's also edit this one to suit what we are dealing with. So add the text view, then give it welcome to second screen. So welcome to second screen, then press enter to accept the text. All right, so once you have done that, then we also, just like we did, so let's drag it to the top right and left. Then also add a button and do accordingly, just like we did before. All right, let me fast forward it a little bit. Okay, so we drag it to suit what we want, so it appears like this. Okay, so more videos are coming up in terms of UI design. Please just stay tuned, subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. All right, so then change the text on the button. Then also, of course, we need to change the ID of that button. So just drag it to suit what we're doing. All right, so now okay, I think this is okay so far. Okay, this is okay so far. So if you run it now, then it opens like this. Of course, it's not going to do anything yet. So if you click on this open second screen, it won't do anything because we have not implemented the code. We have not written the code behind those the button. So that's what we're going to do now. So stop the running of this, then go to the activity, that is the activity main, which is the home screen, like here. Okay, so then click on that button just to highlight it, then see where you have this btn open second screen. Okay, so what we now need to do is that we need to go to main activity.java so that we can write the code underneath this front screen or the home screen. All right, so you click on main activity.java. So then you have this import code here. Just click on that drop down so that it will open all the other ones. These imports were done while we're dragging and dropping those things, so they are part of the code. I mean, when we created the project, so we just import three libraries here. Now, even if you don't do this, while you write the code, they will also automatically be imported. Okay, so but it's good that we import it anyway, so that we know what we are doing. All right, so after we have imported those ones, then you come to this area under line 26. So you create a variable called open second screen. Then it will now be equal find view by ID. So note that this is the ID we want to target. Okay, so come back here. So it will be arrow.id. that name, which is btn open second screen. So they will now say that open second screen, that would not the btn now, but the variable we created, which is open second screen. Then we'll now say dot set on click listener. So we're going to create a listener on it, so that when you click on it, it should do something basically. So once you type that line 28, it's supposed to write 29, 30, 31 for you 32. But if it doesn't, just type it this highlighted part. So this one was generated as soon as I wrote line 28. So then within this function, this public void on click view, so we'll now define our intention. So our intent. So now say intent, my intent equals new intent. Note that intent is a class, so we are creating an object of it. So we are going to say that when you do that, the main activity.this should open second screen dot class, because Java will automatically at the end of the day be compiled to class or to a dot class file. So after that, we'll now say start activity, then my intent. Okay, so that's basically how you do it. And so when you click on that button later, it's going to open the second screen for you. So that is line 27 all through to line 34 is what the only thing we have added as part of this code. Okay, so this is how it is done, and this is what we imported. But if we didn't import it or import these lines, they would have been imported automatically because we were typing, as we type those lines. Okay, I think this is okay so far. So look at the code and write it correctly. Let's run it now. So as we run it, let's see whether it's going to work. So wait for it a little bit. Okay, so look at this up. So instead of click on it, you open the second screen. But of course, if you click on that back to home, it won't work yet. So because of time, let's go back to second screen now and make that work so that we can also come back. So give this one a name. The ID will be btn open home screen. Then after we have done that, there's a little error, spelling error. It will make it work. It doesn't make it not to work anyway, but for the sake of let's make it to be properly done. So for the sake of correctness, let's rename it. So go to rename, then second screen, then click on refactor. So this will make it to rename. Okay, so rename it. They also need to rename the activity second screen, that's the XML file. So right click on it, go to refactor, then rename. This one may not happen. I'm sure you would have written your own correctly. This was an error on my part. So click on refactor. Okay, so now that we have done that, that's out of the way. So go back to, go to second screen let's go to main activity.java. So we'll just copy this import. So after we have copied that, so what we need to do is to paste it at the appropriate place in the second screen. So they also copied the implementation of the open second screen in main activity and paste it in second screen here. We just edit it to suit what we are dealing with. So we just edit this one like this and make this on second screen, then make the second screen here main activity. So once you have done that, then change this one appropriately. So once you have done that, I think that should be okay now. So save it and run it. So let's rerun the application. So you can see that it has opened. So if I click on it now, see that I open second screen. You can see that I can now navigate back and forth on the application. So that is the way it is done. I hope this video helped you in any way. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. More videos are coming, useful video that is. Stay tuned to this channel and see you in another video.